boots.
Shoes.
So one of the things we noticed was all of these boots. I mean, yeah, they've actually skinned Bolvar. And this one, they've skinned Mythic Bolvar. I think I've stolen this joke from John or maybe someone on Twitter. But yeah, there's all of these boots, right? Now, these boots, they appeared. Samaya? I've always say keyboard turn.
Samaya.
Yeah, Samaya pointed these out ages ago in the data mining, and of course now they're here in the actual game. So 6 new cosmetic boots are available in the Trial of Style World event. These boots have a unique look for the races that don't normally wear shoes and can be purchased with Trial of Style tokens, and they're purchasable at the Transmogger cities on the PTR. Now, way more than 6 were data mined, so we don't know what's going on with those other colorations. I remember some people, I forget who it was, but saying that, there's sets that don't exactly have perfect matching boots. So that's one of the reasons why a lot of the moggers would be pretty happy to have way more boots, be in the game. Yep. So that definitely is a good thing. Now, that said, there's also a few glasses that are not in the game. I mentioned there. So it's good these are able to be earned, but how often is the Trial of Style anyway? I forget. It's a really cool event, but if it's sort of that time limited, you could sort of see people not being overly thrilled. But I suppose for a bunch of people, though, for the Mog people, they maybe will have loads of Trial of Style tokens on their toon anyway, so as soon as this is added to the game, they just go to the Mog NPC and buy it up, and they're happy enough.
Aye.
So
absolutely. Yeah,
there's that.
God, I can't remember how often the Trial of Style is. It's twice a year. Yeah, I was about to say I'm pretty sure it's twice a year. It is twice a year, according to Cool or Cool whatever.
That's not enough.
Yeah.
What if you enjoy the Trial of Style and you only get to do it twice a year?
No, what you don't understand, that's perfectly enough. Because that's once every 6 months up. Content.
I'm fairly sure it's not literally that, but goddamn, that's grim thinking. That's grim feeling, isn't it? Isn't it? Yeah, it's that thing. It's like, oh yeah, do you like Wrath of the Lich King? Well, hey, it's up twice a year. Do you like the Trial of Style? Twice a year. Yeah. That stuff doesn't feel bad to players. It doesn't feel like a game feature if it has such a humongous asterisk on it.
Yeah.
I saw people comparing it to the fashion report in FF14. I will say, I have no idea what the fashion report is, other than I see a flurry of activity in our guild Discord about it.
Yeah. So
every once in a while.
Yeah. For a bit of context, the fashion report is a weekly thing where it's basically a weekly style challenge. It's not like a Trial of Style where you are in a group with people and you're kind of rating what's going on. There's an NPC that rates what you're wearing and gives you the gold saucer currency MGP for it.
Ah, right.
It is basically the best source of MGP because you can get 80k a week pretty quickly. But there's also a title for matching the theme perfectly, and it's a little bit simplistic in execution, where it basically picks from a list of what exact armor piece you'll wear, what color it needs to be. Any chest piece with a pink dye will offer points, but if you wear the specific hat with a specific dye, then it's extra points. So it is just a little thing where you could figure it out yourself if you wanted, but there's a Reddit user, I can't remember their name, who just posted every week and goes, here's the solutions every week, and everyone goes, oh, and then the prices of those things skyrocket on the market board, and if you're a crafter, you can make loads of money that way. But
okay. So is it often gear that is very player obtainable through crafting and things?
Oh, it is. I think the vast majority of it is because it's not like one specific bit of gear. Okay. It's usually a range of gear.
Gotcha.
For most of it, and that is either crafted gear or dungeon gear most of the time, or even simpler stuff. So it's never going to be here's the fending Edengate set. It's never going to be that. Yeah. It's going to be something vaguely attainable for anyone who's in the gold saucer.
Okay, interesting. Yep. Yeah, that's pretty neat. And
60k, sorry, not 80k. Yeah,
perhaps Blizzard should maybe think about how there's a lot of people who enjoy transmog. They enjoy the dress-up aspect of World of Warcraft, the character customization. Yep. Is there a way that things could be better? I mean, certainly if I was involved there, I mean, I'd be thinking how do we get a nice emote mode, like G-pose? How do we get a nice photo mode? Where, maybe just a little sort of radius around your character, you can pull the camera out, give people a few little effects and things like that. And I know for a lot of people that's like, oh yeah, lol, Twitter patch. But there's, for a lot of people, this is very multiplicative content, and you look at what people are able to accomplish in FF14 with the glams, and you can see it's pretty valid. Now, that said, maybe some dyes would be something you'd kind of need to get that in a better state.
Probably yes.
Because with dyes you can better match bits of gear to other bits of gear. I remember, I think it was SWOTOR. It had a kind of like de-clown gear myself button, where you just click the button and it just kind of makes all of your stuff, like it just changes the color of various different bits of your gear, such that it all matches. And I remember thinking that was a neat little feature. But I suppose it's the sort of thing where they have just not constructed their gear in a way that's super friendly for dyes. Even though I remember John saying something about just, do this to this in the model and then, give people a slider or something. And it's like, okay, maybe not a slider, but, a range of dyes. Maybe it is actually more doable than we think. I mean, hey, it's Blizzard. They've got money. Anything's basically doable. So if they could do that, it would be cool. But anyway, that's that. That's some fashion for everybody.